Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Two new stories. Firstly, counter allegations from a member of parliament against Ethiopia. I did a video yesterday. I told you what Nabio Tedla said about Somalia's ministers. He called them Al Shabaab operatives. Then came response from a member of parliament of Somalia who ran for the slot of Somalia's president in the past. He is a serving MP of the parliament in Somalia. Secondly, we heard the Debretsion Mikhail, TPLF chairman, has leveled new allegations against Getachew Reda. He's announced the start of the removal of Getachew-led interim government. Let's start with Somalia, where war of words between Ethiopian and Somali leaders is intensifying. The two are focusing on each other's countries more than their own countries. Nabiu Tadla, Ethiopian former Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson, yesterday called Somalia's ministers Al-Shabaab operatives, not TPLF. He said that these Somalia's ministers have narrow clan interests and they are wasting the progress made so far in Somalia. Then came response from a member of parliament from Somalia. His name is Abdirrahman Abdishakur. Abdirrahman Abdishakur Varsame is a member of parliament. When Farmajo contested for the slot of the president of Somalia, Abdul Shakur ran as a candidate as well. He lost though. Abdurrahman is very vocal. You can call him national level politician. He is one of those politicians who spoke on national issues. He is recognized nationally in Somalia. Abdurrahman is calling Ethiopian federal government an Oromo ethnic government, which has the agenda of dominance of Oromo ethnic group. He said this government is basically destroying Ethiopia. It is working to impose Oromo dominance on Ethiopia, on other ethnic groups. First. Secondly, he said this government of Ethiopia has destroyed Ethiopian economy. That is why Ethiopia has been forced to go to the IMF and World Bank. Ethiopian currency devalued. Ethiopia begging for dollars. Thirdly, he talked about Ethiopian 12th grade national exam as well. That's what I'm saying. These leaders are focusing on each other's countries. So Somalia is talking about Ethiopian 12th grade exam result. Abdurrahman said that 684,000 students appeared in this exam. Only 36,000 passed. Why? Because students are involved. They're being pushed towards joining the conflicts. Teachers are not being paid salaries. That is why education sector has been destroyed. He said bloodthirsty criminals are in power who have divisive ethnic mentality. Very strong words by Abdurrahman Shakur against Ethiopian government of PMR. By the way, it's very unfortunate. I have to report because I have to keep my viewers updated. Better sense should prevail. These leaders should not become a tool of spreading hatred and more tensions. They should work to de-escalate the situation. Sometimes they issue statements just to appease, just to make their support base happy without considering the consequences. Yes, Somalia's leaders, Ethiopian leaders should represent their countries, their leaders. But Nabio Tedla's statement was unwarranted. He shouldn't have called Somalia's ministers Al-Shabaab operatives. And Abdurrahman Abdi Shakur's comments about Ethiopian 12th grade exam result also unwarranted, inappropriate. Both sides should learn that they're neighbors. You cannot change your neighbors. You have to live with them. Egypt will leave Somalia one day. UAE is supporting Ethiopia, but UAE will never, it's not to be in Ethiopia forever. It will have to go. Ethiopia and Somalia. So they must learn how to solve their issues. But let's see, talks, I told you in the video, which I uploaded a few hours ago, that talks between two sides have been postponed indefinitely. Postponed due to some extreme positions taken by two sides, or due to UN General Assembly session. That's not clear, but no new date has been announced. Talks postponed indefinitely. Turkey silent. Second was Tigray, where Debretsion TPLF chairman, gave an interview a few hours ago. The man is leveling new allegations against Getachew with every passing day. What happened in Shire, I reported that yesterday, where TPLF people and Getachew supporters clashed. Getachew couldn't hold a meeting there. Small scale clash. One man was injured, slightly injured there, but scenes were frightening there. It seemed as if the two sides were going to fight. Women protested there against Getachew Reda. Overall situation is alarming in there. I've been updating on the chaos in Tigray. And when I started covering it, people accused me of flaming the conflict. If you remember, when I started covering TDF's entry in Raya a few months ago, people accused me of working against Tigray. It was confirmed later. Then I reported about conflict in Tigray, political conflict. I was accused of working against Tigray. Now you're seeing what's happening. It was on the cards, but people tried to sweep the dirt under the carpet. This isn't the solution. Problems need to be handled and tackled. Debretsion gave an interview a few hours ago. Debretsion says that his party has started the process of dismantlement or removal of Getachew-led interim government. Which process? How will this objective be achieved? Will he be removed forcibly through negotiations, through military intervention, through mediators' intervention, through federal government? Not clear. But he said in the interview that TPLF has started the process of the removal of Getachew. Getachew is trying to fight back, but Debretsion has declared war now, political war on Getachew government, firstly. Secondly, the man denied the death of 1 million people in Tigray during war. He said there is no evidence. He said this 1 million figure is used just to discredit Tigray leaders, that they are the cause of the death of 1 million people in Tigray. He said, no, 1 million people did not die in Tigray. It is just a lie. It is no evidence. I think 500,000 number was reported by a Tigray-based study more than a year ago. Not 1 million. I'm not aware of 1 million. 500,000 figure was reported by one Tigray-based study. So Debretsion is playing down the numbers. He said people are exaggerating the number of casualties just to malign and discredit TPLF leaders. Lastly, Debretsion has been heard talking about the release of ENDF soldiers involved in grave human rights abuses, atrocities, killings of the people of Tigray and Tigray soldiers. 400, I think the number he mentioned, 400 soldiers who were found involved, proven in atrocities against the people of Tigray have been freed, and Getachew government was on board regarding the release of these criminals. This is what was chanted by women too when they disrupted Getachew Reda's meeting in Shire yesterday. They said that you release criminals, you released genociders. So both sides are trying to seize the public narrative by discrediting the other side. In the end, it is leading to divisions, creation of divisions in Tigray. If it goes on, you can imagine what would happen. There are political differences now, but the way we saw them confronting each other in Shire, if situation is not handled properly and in a responsible manner by a third party, things could deteriorate towards clashes, towards direct confrontation, fighting between two TPLF wings. You'll see that. Thanks for watching.